How's it going, viewers? I hope you're doing well. Alright. So here is kind of another double-decker story of drifting in snow, both during mornings. The first time, it was also on the same road, but the first time, I was 18, I think. I was in my mom's Traverse, going to work early as hell in the morning. Going to work at McDonald's. It was snowy as fuck on the ground. And every morning when I would wake up and look outside, I'd have a thought to call off work because it's so snowy, but then I'm just like, I got this. I gotta work. Need that money. So, the road is an S road going down a hill. So it's a real tight turn going down a little straightaway, and then a really tight turn again down another straightaway downhill. So, early as hell this morning when I was 18 going to work, approaching that first turn at the top of the hill, I was thinking to myself, okay, absolutely no brakes, we're just shifting down. And as soon as it was time, I put it in first gear, took my foot away from the brake and the pedal completely, eased into the turn, drifted that first turn, straightened it out in the middle section, and then spun it the other way to drift around the second turn. And then after the second turn was finished, I straightened back out, continued down the hill, and I let out a woo, because I felt so alive in that moment. And it was a lot louder than that, but that's about as good as I can get right now. But that was an exciting time. That happened in, let's see, I was 18, so probably 2016. Yeah. Okay. The second story of that hill in the snow, I wasn't so successful in drifting around the turns. In fact, I took the first turn so horribly that I just, halfway through the turn, it just started sliding toward the hill. As soon as it started sliding, I knew it was over. I knew I was going over that hill. And I wasn't buckled up this time, which most accidents I've been in, I wasn't buckled up, and I've been fine. And I was still fine in this one. But halfway through the hill, it started to slide, or halfway through the turn, it started to slide. And I knew I was going over the hill. If I was maybe 2 to 5 feet to the right, I would have hit another tree. Or, yeah, I would have hit a different tree and probably would have gotten hurt from that accident. But I went over the hill. It like kind of landed on a tree and it stopped. So I had to shake off like, oh, alright, I just went over the hill. I still have to get to work. Now what? So I got out of the car, walked up the hill to get some service because it's a dead zone, that area. Got enough service at the top of the hill to call my mom and let her know that I just wrecked her car. So she came and got me, committed a little insurance fraud, told the tow truck driver that she was driving, and then after he was off and down the road, she took me to work. Well, that was the story. If you enjoyed, go ahead and prove it by leaving a like. If you didn't, that's fine too, because this is all for me. Don't forget to use my creator code, Golden Memory, at checkout for 10% off on W.com. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, let me know, follow me, subscribe, do what you will, but please spread peace, love, and positivity any and everywhere you go. I'm out.